It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're just getting up right now to head out for our family vacation. It was not my idea to get up this early. It was my wife's idea. I am not a 5 a.m. person. It rained in the morning. Anyway, we tried to do most of our packing last night so we wouldn't have to do it this morning. And with 3 kids, we filled up that storage on top of the car and the trunk in the back. Look at that stuff. As you can see, the kids were just as excited to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning as I was, which is not very excited. We were hoping that they would just go back to sleep in the car since we had a long drive ahead of us, but that didn't happen. We have quite a bit of time to kill before we get to our actual vacation spot, and so we saw this place alongside the road, and so we decided to stop here and check it out. This is an open-air museum, kind of like the one I talked about and the one we visited in my last vlog, and it is surrounded by beautiful mountains. This is basically a preserved village from the past. There are several of these outdoor museums in Poland, and they show you how people lived in Poland in less modern times. Alice, come on, let's go. It's raining a little bit, so my wife is standing under the entrance here with baby Victoria so they don't get wet. Alright, that's it for this outdoor museum. We can't spend too much time here because we gotta go. We gotta get back on the road and to our destination. So here's our vacation spot. It's called U Matysa in the city of Wisła, Poland. And it's basically a family vacation resort. Here's another view of the place we're staying at. It's surrounded by beautiful mountains. There's a lot of things here to keep the kids busy, like playhouses, slides, swings, and trampolines. There's places where parents can sit and relax like swings and picnic tables. There's also a lot of arts and crafts which were made by the people who run U Matysa, and it gives the place a very warm, inviting, and country feel. I like it. There is a pool in the back too, which is convenient when it's hot. Now, we didn't get all that much hot weather, but we did go swimming once. I wasn't able to record us swimming, though. They also had some animals on the grounds, including these rabbits, which my kids really enjoyed feeding. Yeah, it was hungry. It ate your leaf. Alicia said they're very hungry. After we got settled in, one of our first orders of business was to visit the Forest Park of Surprises in Ustoń, about a half-hour drive away from where we were staying. It came highly recommended, and we were not disappointed. Look at this. Nie bój się. Ale otwieraj rękę tak.
Otwieraj rączkę.
Dawaj tatuś troszeczkę. Ja im będę karmić, dobra?
Ja też.
Daj mi troszeczkę. Zobaczymy, czy zjedzą.
No idźcie.
Wow, let's see if they'll eat out of my hand. Oh, wow.
Ona przyjdzie do ciebie.
No, ona przyjdzie do ciebie, tylko musisz tak otwierać rękę. Tak otwarty, wiesz?
No otwórz, ona do ciebie, nie bój się.
A, nie rzuć na podłogę.
Nie, ona chciała zjeść, tylko ona zmuchnęła. Zmuchnęła,
No
wiesz?
daj jej, bo jeszcze jej nie dałaś, daj jej.
Ale otrzymaj tak rękę, otwieraj tak rękę. Open your hand like this, Laura. Oh, looks like they don't want any more. Dawaj tatusia. Tatuś będzie karmić. O, widzisz?
Jestem sama.
O, patrz, tatuś będzie karmić. Wow. Wow, there's antelope all over the place here. And they know that my wife has some food, and so they're just ganging up on her. I think she's getting... Nie bój się, Renia, she's getting scared. Come on. There you go. Oh, that's good. You want some more? Want some more? Wait. Czekaj. Here. There you go. Już. Tyle. Wystarczy. That's enough. There were also some Vietnamese pot-belly pigs. Big and little ones. However, we couldn't go up and touch those because they were gated off. Here's a bunch more. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but look at them. I think they're trying to dig a tunnel to freedom. Not only do they have animals, they have a nice park for the kids here. This place is not bad at all. If you guys know my kids, then you know that they love jumping on trampolines. Like most kids, probably. So Alicia couldn't resist the bungee jump trampoline. It costs like 10 zloty for 10 minutes, which is equivalent to $3 US. But since there were no kids behind her in line, the operator let her go for like 20 minutes. Look at that little baby antelope right there. Laura wants to pet it. Hope that's not going to be a problem for the bigger antelope. Oh, it looks like it doesn't want to be pet. There's also an area which is surrounded by bird cages, including various wild and exotic birds. And they even do bird shows, which I'm going to show you an example of right now.
Aktywnie polujące ptaki drapieżne. Na świecie występuje 8 gatunków. To jest taka grupa ptaków drapieżnych związanych z wodą, bo...
We came across this freshly shaved llama, which looked like a big black poodle or something. Unfortunately, Alicia is allergic to some animals, which apparently includes antelope, and when she pets them and rubs her eyes swell up. Fortunately, they have this big trampoline in the park, which kids can jump on for free, and on our way out, we let the kids jump on it for a little while so my wife and I can sit down and take a break. That concludes our trip to the Forest Park of Surprises. Afterwards, our kids were so worn out that they passed out in the car. Here we are at U Matysa. As part of our accommodations, we got a free lunch. It was good, and a lot of it. So much so that we were able to take the leftovers back to our room and use them to make dinner. After lunch, we hiked up the hill behind U Matysa to check out the surrounding mountain scenery, and it was very nice. Now you may think it looks pretty good in this recording, and I do too, but you know what? That's nothing compared to actually being there. The next morning, the kids and I decided to go on a guided tour of the city of Wisła in a car which was converted to look like a choo-choo train. A couple of friends which we met at U Matysa, which you see here, went along with us for the ride. My wife stayed behind with baby Victoria because there was no room in the wagon where we were sitting for Victoria's stroller. Our first stop was a ski lift, and I was kind of nervous about this because it was the first time my kids had been on a ski lift. It was high, and the only safety gear was a bar across our lap, which wasn't even that tight. There was nothing really stopping them from standing up or jumping out if they really wanted to. Well, except for me, I wasn't going to let that happen. This is at the top of the lift. Our friends are getting off right now. And there was also a nice place to relax up there and enjoy the scenery, along with an ice cream booth. Our next stop was this waterfall, and I was actually a little nervous shooting this video because I'm standing out on a ledge like the one you see on the other side of the waterfall. After that, we stopped to check out the lake in Wisła, which was a very nice lake surrounded by beautiful trees and mountains. What you see here is the presidential palace. It sits right above the lake, and part of it has been converted into a cafe where you can order coffee, juice, and various drinks. So that was it for our tour, and by the time it was done, it was like 1:30 in the afternoon, and it was pretty hot, so the kids cooled off by running through this mist pump. Back at U Matysa, the kids found a friend to play with and got their hair full of static electricity from the trampoline. If you're wondering why there aren't too many people around, it's because we arrived before the holiday season had officially begun. We like doing that to avoid big crowds. After that, the weather got a little cold and rainy, so we found an indoor playground to take the kids to. There's a lot of indoor playgrounds in Poland, and in this particular one, Laura got her face painted as a teddy bear and Alicia as a kitten. Later on, we found a theme park in Wisła with a few rides for our kids to go on, including this train. We also did the bumper cars and a couple of other rides too. Shortly after that, we decided to come back home. We did initially plan to stay a little longer, but the weather got too cloudy and rainy, so that shortened our vacation. On the way home, Alicia ate like half a bag of onion ring chips and then passed out in the car. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it and share it. And check out some more of my videos by clicking on the screen, including my main channel, where I make Christian videos.